Hello, chat. Welcome, everyone. How are y'all doing? Happy Friday. Did everyone accomplish everything they wanted to do today? Because I absolutely did not. But I still made it here to make salmon pie. We'll see if I get any notes of citrus or chocolate in my coffee tonight, because I've switched over to a holiday blend. If only because those sounded like good flavor notes for in my coffee compared to pine or peppermint or hello, Will. Hello, Buns. Welcome, welcome. Although I suspect this is at least like 80% the last in my old coffee, my normal coffee, my regular coffee. Guess there's no one with morale in chat. No one with morale's in chat. Hello, Zeeks. I just noticed you checked in there. It sounds yummy. I had a very delicious dinner last night of bacon, potatoes, cabbage, and onion. I just cut them all up, tossed them together, and threw them in the oven. Roasted them until they're all yummy, and threw a bit of that, actually, if anyone's interested in Chick-fil-A sauce recipes, I threw a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce on top of it. Got to use it for something. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Cheers to you. So what do we start with here? I think I'm going to start with potatoes. We're going to need a base of mashed potatoes, so need those mashed potatoes first. By the way, chat, I'm going to be using fresh salmon tonight, but this is also a great dish for canned salmon or leftover salmon. Cold water. Covering those with some water. We're going to boil those up and do a small batch of mashed potatoes. Zoom left. Zoom right. Boo! When did you go to the dentist? I forget when that was. Was that Wednesday? No, it must be not too serious if it's not going to hurt less, you know. If it's not going to hurt more than a day. Let's see here. Let's cut up some onion, and then we'll get into dough. Nervous for what? Oh. Hi, Nan Reader. Over on the cutting board. Dicing up a bit of onion. Zoom left. Hi, Basic Bookworm. Over on YouTube. Fuck them up. Which reminds me, I should go take a look over on Kick, make sure not missing anything over there, unfortunately. Don't have an API to cover them. What is with this chopping tonight? Wow. Anything else I missed here? I'm not really looking to get much color on this, but I do want to nicely cook them all through, soften them up. Oh, wrong unit. Half pastry flour, half AP flour. Decent dad joke. are we all into the point of the year where we're all furiously knitting our gifts? Yeah, Black Friday is hit and the rush is set in. So this is going to be our pie dough and topping. Salt, pepper, MSG. Hi, chat. Well, at this point, any theme redemptions are going to be probably going to be in the new year, because we've got most of December filled up now up until the holiday. Really? I just sort of thought it might be a cool combination. But I didn't want to do a pie, like, entirely of salmon. So, like, what else can I fill it with? Mashed potatoes. No. Alright, so water and flour. Just enough really to get it to come together. It's about a 50% hydration, to be honest, right now. So it's surprised it's that dry looking. I ain't doing no spinach. That could fill it up a pie, though. And cutting cold butter into our dough now. So I still want big chunks of butter when I'm done with this cutting, but it's going to be somewhat mixed in, hopefully. Or lightly layered. This ain't no puff pastry, though. You can count this as a little experimentation on my part as far as the dough tonight. It's pretty close to what I call blitz puff pastry. It just takes time. If you're around the house, you know, for all day in the kitchen, that sort of a thing, great thing to do. Because you can make some great dough. But if you're there just like waiting just for it, or sort of like people that ask, you know, how you build up a pantry. Well, you cook a lot, you know. Fold it on top of itself a couple of times here. and because I want to keep the butter cold, next step is going to be putting this into the fridge. Let that sit for a little bit while I prep salmon and give those onions a stir. Well, let's see how butchered this piece of salmon is. Relatively certain that the guy folded the thing in half, putting it in paper without paying attention to what he was doing. Yeah, no one cares about that, does they? Ah, we missed Sahara. Like, yeah, there's definitely some bones there. Why am I not feeling any bones? I like crispy things. Fish skin is not typically one of them. Perhaps on rare occasion, but usually it tastes pretty horrid to me. Not that it couldn't taste delicious, just over on the cutting board. And we'll just start with this last piece. Oh, we can do that. It's all nice thin slices, so it'll fill the pie nicely. There, so chat can actually see what I'm talking about. Sorry, Germany. Although I am planning to do refried bean pizza in the near future. I'd make pizza on an occasion. I would not say that this is in any way the place to be for pizza video. I think I've made a buffalo pizza on stream before, though. These onions are pretty close to what I'm looking for. Just some translucent, lightly cooked. Let's give them some more seasoning. Bit of mustard. Little touch of cayenne. Zoom right. Zoom left. Zoom left. And garlic powder. Heat off on those. Good butter. Salt. Pepper. Half and half. Yeah. Hey, El Capitano. How you doing tonight? Doing pretty good. Looking forward to tonight's dinner. Sort of an interesting concoction I just sort of decided to come up with, and as usual when it comes to food, it's not very original, apparently. By the way, Chad, I say this knowing full well that there's things like Salmon Wellington, and there's actually even a term for a Salmon Wellington that I don't remember. Right now I'm just giving that dough a little bit more time to hang out in the fridge before I try and give it another rollout. Which actually this is going to be the final rollout for the bottom half of the dough. The rest of it's going to get more of a rest. The rest of it gets more rest. It's been sort of quiet over on Trovo tonight. Reminding myself to turn off my regular view on, or my stream preview on all of these dashboards. Hey Jen, welcome in. Nope, Raphael, this is just me. One-man show. And the Chinese bots. What are you doing over here? They all follow me. Because there was a hydrate, I guess I should drink some water too. Give those a moment longer. Give the taters another couple minutes. They look tasty. I wasn't in love with... I didn't get as much rise out of them as I wanted to, or as I have using different containers. I used a disposable container so that I wasn't worried about, So, maybe it was the container. Maybe it was something I did differently about the dough itself. I did some things different from normal in the dough. Gonna have to go out and buy some more cream cheese. It's like cream cheese season. Actually, I think about it is. It's like cream cheese season. Like primary time that I use cream cheese. Like, I use cream cheese here and there pretty much year-round, but it's really, you know, winter, holiday, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Well, actually, it's sort of a one-man show. It's also chat on Twitch is able to change camera scenes. So, those of you over on YouTube who may be wondering why magically scenes change, you know, all of a sudden it's a close-up or something, it has... Hey, Master of Splits. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Main camera. That handle is a little warm. over on the cutting board. I didn't go in the path of dill tonight, Master of Splits. So I think I said goat cheese in the dinner command or the menu command, but going with different Sonoma County cheese. I think I'm just going to add the cheese directly to the potatoes, since it's probably the best way to sort of mix it throughout. And same for the long chives, long cut chives. That's enough mixing there. My only question to that, Master of Splits, is how the heck do they cook that? Dinner with Mom. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you, Snake. What's up, Titanium? What were we cooking tonight, dinner? With Mom and Dad? For those just joining in with me tonight, I'm working on a salmon pie. It's National Pie Day, even though there's 2 National Pie Days. The real National Pie Day sounds like it's in January. Regardless, we're making salmon pie for National Pie Day. We got mashed potatoes and sauteed onions, or steamed, sweated onions up on top. Those are all seasoned. We got butter and cheese and cream and butter and yum. And I was just about to get ready to go back to dealing with my dough. How we doing, Ray? Happy to see you, Shayna. There's no butter in that dough at all. No. Wondering where I put my... I'm gonna cut this into about thirds and take about that. The rest of that's going to go back into the fridge and stay nice and cool. Thank you for the follow. And we're going to give this a couple of folds and a roll out, and that's going to be our bottom crust. So we'll start off with a roll out and envelope fold. And then, like I said, we're gonna book or envelope fold this, so thirds and thirds, thirds and thirds, and back to roll. I appreciate the raid dinner with Mom. I hope you enjoy the cleanup. So that's going to be our base to our pie. And I should roll that out a little larger. No blind bake going on here, just filling the pot. gonna start filling that pot with the onions. But looking at how much moisture is there, I am going to hold off on that for two reasons. One, I want my lid ready so it's not sitting there getting soggy. And two, I'm going to use an egg wash on the bottom of this to help protect that dough from getting soggy. I could just put the potatoes down first. But I'm going for the egg because I plan to egg wash the top anyways. So I have the egg, or I plan to use the egg. Over on the cutting board. Oh, come on, it heard it and it didn't change it. If you actually want to go cheaper than egg, you can use your favorite mayo in the fridge. Which, by the way, is an awesome coating for your fish if you're quick grilling or just searing it. So now I'm going to roll out the other half of this dough for the top. And I'm shooting for a biscuit rough, flaky top to this, hopefully somewhat thick. There we go. I am going to envelope fold this once before I roll it out finally. So all right, now let's start filling. Lightly seasoned onions. Taters. With goat cheese and chives and butter and half and half at least. Now for our salmon. Again, this can be leftover salmon dinner. This can be canned salmon. I'm mostly just trying to make sure we get a nice even coat on everything here with our salmon. Yeah. I guess in the average family you might want more salmon with one part of the pie than the other, but if you're serving guests, you want to be fair. Thank you for the follow. Now we're just patching anywhere that I see gaps. So that's a handful of salmon here. Though I have to admit, Chad, I bought some chocolate milk tonight. I think I'm going to have to use that last 2 ounces of cream cheese, mix that with the chocolate milk, and put it into one of those freezing containers for the ice cream machine. Local dairy puts out a very, very, very good chocolate milk. So we want that to taste yummy, so I'm going to add a bit more salt. And we cap that with our other piece of pastry. If it's rolled over the edge, I know it wasn't even completely up to the edge in certain points. But if it's over the edge, I'm rolling it with the top piece of dough. Otherwise, I'm rolling the top piece and letting that rest on the top edge.
Alright, and then we're cooking fish, so it's not a restaurant, but restaurants, old school restaurants especially, they would do a whole bunch of different types of pies or baked goods. And this is how you tell what's actually in there. Egg wash. Hi, Penguin. And then this deliciousness is going to go in the oven. Oh, actually, let's hit that with a little bit more salt. A pizza pie. Ooh. Unused cheese. Yep, that's cheese. Alright, going onto a sheet pan. Going into the oven. Oven has been preheated to 350. We're going to let that bake for 30 minutes, Chop. And so it's going to be a little bit of kitchen cleanup time. Oh, it is clean. In that case, is it pie or PI?
Because while there is Pie Day on March 14th, that's not National Pie Day. It's national. It might be National PI Pie Day. Normally, if it's just a flour dough, I'll let it go with this, but there was a decent amount of butter in tonight's dough, so we're going to give the roller a scrub down here. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be pious. I'm pro pie. Oh no, did I cancel myself? Welcome, Raiders. Double raid tonight. Welcome, Get Cream Delish. How is your evening? What have you been up to today? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Jason. I cook here 4 nights on Twitch. Tonight I'm making a salmon pie. It's National Pie Day in the US, despite it not being March 14th, and despite it being the second pie day of the year. We're celebrating it anyways here. And so I have just a couple minutes before you joined in, everyone. Threw that into the oven. Actually, I should probably set a timer for that, shouldn't I? Made my own biscuit slash Blitz puff pastry-ish dough. So hopefully we get at least some flakiness and some little bit of rise from the butter. And inside is a combination of salmon, mashed potatoes with sheep cheese, chives, butter, cream, all those good seasoning. Bit of sauteed onion, not caramelized, not diner caramelized onions. None of the caramelized, just cooked until they're nicely transparent and soft. And Buns is running a giveaway if you'd like to get some sprinkles. Sprinkles are our viewer and participant based chat currency for giveaways on follower goals, and so that people can request themes based off hanging out here, being here for raids, and being here randomly when my mods decide to run a giveaway. So welcome everyone. Happy to see you, Truzons. Happy to see you, Scarab Racing. Is that right? Scarab Racing? Hopefully a successful day in the trailer. Selling all sorts of foods for you, creme delish. But right now we're just waiting on that to bake, so I'm taking that opportunity to do a little cleanup here. Got rated by another lovely streamer, Dinner with Mom, also in the food category, who is also maybe lurking and cleaning dishes. So maybe we're all cleaning and... But everyone, you should go follow Creme Delish and Dinner with Mom if you have not already. Some of our fellow lovely food and drink streamers.
And me too. I mean, follow me too. Thank you, Bookworm. That bear is from the world of GTA RP No Pixel. Where did I want? That's what I wanted. There we go. So what are we up to tonight, everyone? How was everyone's week? Everyone ready for the weekend? I met my new neighbors today and gave them cinnamon rolls that I made on my last stream. That turned out okay. Yeah, seemed quite reserved per se. We didn't chat a whole lot, but you know, hi, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I live over there. Honestly, think I ended up talking more to their dad than I did to them. You know me, just making it rain. That didn't work. Voice commands, why didn't that work? making it rain. This is fine. I really need to mop this floor. I don't know why I'm even bothering rinsing out the flavor from the onions. I mean, who doesn't love onion flavor? But I guess that's what's happening over on the stove. Heat that pan up to dry it off. Zoom left. Zoom left. Random corn outside. There's a pretty major road close by that you can hear that, well, it's not a major road, but it's a major road for for Sonoma. No one entering the giveaway. Dad joke. Main camera. Hey, Basic Bookworm. The giveaway was for sprinkles over on Twitch. I have, well, it might work with YouTube. My butt sort of works in YouTube. Sorry, it sort of spams YouTube too. But hopefully we get the scramble game working in YouTube and it doesn't just keep spamming you lovely folks. But I have a currency in chat called Sprinkles, which is earned by viewing, by being here during events, by participating in chat, yada yada. And that's used for giveaways, it's used for theme redemptions on Twitch. People can redeem a theme for me to do for a week or for at least for 3 streams. Things like that. Original sheep cheese. It's original because they have an herbed version. So that's just plain. I guess they didn't want to call it plain. Original sounds much better. I've done some Indian food in the past. I've had people submit Indian food themes. I did a curry not too long ago, actually. It wasn't necessarily a very Indian curry, but I try a little bit of everything. That's sort of the main theme here, is me either being posed with difficult ingredients chat chooses through the Discord, or through themes that make me learn new international cuisines or such things like that. The rest of the time I just eat mostly comfort food and stuff that I want to eat. But I do regularly stream here 4 nights a week. We're expanding into, I say we as in me, but my streams are expanding into YouTube and Kick and Trovo and... Hey Dubers, welcome in. How you doing tonight? I've certainly eaten Ethiopian food. I've both been to a very nice Ethiopian restaurant when I was in LA, and there was a vendor in the Sonoma County farmers markets that used to sell injera. I don't think that I've really done that so much on stream. For those unfamiliar with Ethiopian, or unless I'm getting it confused off the top of my head, which I'm Mr. Forgetful, and I could be completely wrong in my nationalities there. See, chat, you only have to watch me this long in order to become a legume. On YouTube. For those on Twitch that are confused what I'm talking about, the bot just leveled up in chat rank over on YouTube. Or you could watch for 2 years like Buns here on Twitch and be an exec chef. There's still a couple ranks for her to go, though. She has not reached the top of the rankings. And at this point, it's considerable to make it to the next. Like, these two, like, it's a steady progression and getting harder as you go in time watched in order to get up to executive chef. But to make it that next, I forget if it's 3 or 4 levels above that, it's like multiples of past viewing. Let's see, what's going on in the world tonight? There's already all sorts of news going on. There's been all sorts of news lately. I mean, a historic vote to exile a criminal that just haven't been convicted yet. And George Santos is in trouble too. Let's see, food. What's new on food news? Not much going on in the food world, apparently. Did tell them that that's somewhat recent, is the CEO of Chipotle, or not the CEO, the owner and founder, is starting up a robotic vegetable restaurant now, or vegetarian restaurant, with like multiple locations, something like 13 locations. Sounds like he's sort of stealing the plan from the guys from MIT a couple years ago. Now see, I don't think I've done dosas. Dosas are... Like I said, I like crispy things. Just not necessarily... fish skin. Not a fan of crispy fish. Well, not a fan of fish skin. There's specific times when it's okay, but in general, no thanks. Now you say mint or sweet chutney, but what are you making your chutney? What's the basis of your chutney? Or you just buy your chutney, which, I mean, don't want to say, I mean, not everyone has the time to be in the kitchen all the time, not every time, you know? Let's see what the HuffPost thinks were the top Instagram recipes from 2020 in November. Baked brie. Boring. Brown butter and herb mashed potato. Boring. Fireside cranberry cider margarita. What are you trying to be? How many things do you want to combine into one glass? You look at the picture of the thing, it's like it's got a forest hanging out of it. French onion mac and cheese, again, boring. Like, not. It's a cheap meal that's flavorful and tasty, but as far as like most interesting recipes of the month, come on. That sounds a little bit more involved, though. Let me see what that is. One pot lemon chicken and orzo. I'll take that as something to try for a one pot dish. It's cast iron friendly. Cinnamon roll French toast. Yeah. Is it French toast or is it bread pudding? Yeah, wow, these dishes are all... Unless there's some weird, hack to half of them, they're all like... Why is this interesting? And that involves this too. Bang bang salmon. It essentially looks like they grilled it. Oh, they air fried it. Air fryers. Let's see what this is looking like down here. Oh no, that needs some more time. We're also going to up the temp here. That isn't what I wanted to do. There we go. Going up to 400 degrees from 350, and we're going to give it another 10 minutes from here. Dates for sweet chutney, so you get the tank. Okay. Now see, I cheat with my ice cream basic bookworm. I have a creamy and so I can just take these containers that I have here, freeze them with some ice cream like substance, and then this lovely machine back here, which is just essentially a fancy kitchen drill press, thin slices that ice thin enough that it becomes an ice cream product. Why did I try to put an empty container in the freezer? I don't know. I'm talking, I'm not thinking. You did you? You two are just scheming all sorts of stuff. Emotes, knitting things. What's grissini? I'm guessing it's like a type of pasta. Yes, basic bookworm, Ninja Creamy, or essentially the same thing as a Paco Jet, but a Paco Jet is like $5,000. Paco Jet's probably $5,000 used, without containers or without Bain Marie's or without. I've made normal ice cream on stream too, but because I like to actually make dishes that I can typically complete in the same stream, I don't do a lot of things like that. Like, I sort of shy away from doing jellos or gelatin, and ice cream is another one that I sort of, because I either gotta use it as a hook and pull all you people back with it for the next stream, or you sit here and watch me make something that you don't see the finished product of. That said, there is a Twitch subscriber goal of making a hot dog, spaghettio, and something else gelatin mold as a stream. And I said I would try it on stream too. I normally don't do that's sort of an odd one for me. I sort of try and shy away from the clowning around stuff. No funny hats here, chat. Sorry. Just me to laugh at. I don't know, Buns, when you gonna get that up there? That's gonna take quite a few. Welcome, Steve. I don't know, it's in the Discord. Under the read-only section. I think it's under the info tab in Discord. For anyone just joining in right now, I am cooking a pie. We've got... it's starting to get a little color now. We might be able to finish it up here. But I've got a pie consisting of sweated onions that have been seasoned, some mashed potatoes with sheep cheese and chives, bunches of butter and cream, salmon, and a folded dough on top. Oh my gosh, am I getting referrals on YouTube already? Who's ready for the holidays, all the food? Who's like looking forward to baking? Who's doing early baking stuff? Who's doing the stuff that you can do way ahead of time? There's nothing in food news. There's been all sorts of other news, but there isn't nothing in food news. I've made pesto before. I don't think I've done pesto as like properly done pesto on stream, and like pesto was the thing I was doing. Like I've used it as like I've thrown together some blended. I won't even call it pesto, but I've thrown together some blended basil in the past. I typically don't keep high quality olive oil around here, which you really sort of need for a good pesto. I've certainly done hummus on stream. I've done hummus, all sorts of different flavors of hummus too. Both. I've made hummus from dried chickpeas, and I've made it from canned chickpeas. I can't stand like any of the processed or supermarket hummuses out there. They've all got some, either it's an off flavor or they're watered down, or they taste watered down to me. They're not nearly as creamy or flavorful as, like, occasionally I've, like, before Whole Foods was Amazon Whole Foods, Whole Foods had a decent in-store hummus that was at least regionally made, that
didn't have those things going on with it. But they don't do that anymore, and I haven't tried the other local supermarkets here. Like, I haven't tried Oliver's, which is a Sonoma chain. Do I want to go with that, or I'm going to give that a little bit longer. Give that another 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I know that the salmon's probably cooked at this point at a decent point, to a decent level. I just want a little more, like, there's some nice golden to the top. It's not so brown. I want a little more brown, not just golden to the top. Yep, this is Boris, the Russian bear from No Pixel. I just posted a photo or a video in the Discord earlier. There's going to be another major streamer GTA RP server starting up soon. It seems like before it was basically No Pixel that all the streamers and all of the names were playing on, and now it's very obviously it's diversified into what's going to be at least 2, if not 3 different servers that everyone's. But if you haven't watched any, like, I love watching GTA RP, even though I have never played a minute of GTA the video game. It's in many ways a little bit like watching a soap opera to me. Like, you can choose your own soap opera, because you can choose the perspective on things in many cases, because there's oftentimes many people streaming the same scenario. Oh yeah, I've done all sorts of different pies and pot pies with bookworm. I used to run I still own a catering trailer, or a trailer with a commercial kitchen inside of it. And I used to take that to farmers markets and make products based off what the farmers would do. And one of the things that I would do, I started off doing just cold and packaged products, and it didn't really sustain the business, and I moved on to doing other things like hot products. One of the hot products that I was doing was pot pies with veggies I found at the market and that sort of stuff. And so I've done all sorts of hot pies, both on stream and off stream. How is the new game going? It's a little, I don't know if I really want to call it a game. Like, I'm somewhat addicted to City Skylines right now, City Skylines 2. But it's also, like, I feel like Maxis / SimCity did such a better job of bringing in the personality, bringing in the characters in the game. Whereas, like, in City Skylines, you can click on individual players and you can see, or not players, but individual sims, and see what they're doing in the world. But
there's no real motivation in my mind to be interested in all of that sort of. It sort of loses that to me, and so I'm mostly just addicted to keep building in that game. Oh, the other game, as in Tribes 3 Rivals, which I got an alpha key for, which the couple rounds that I played while it was open was cool. Very Tribes-like, very old-school Tribes-like. Had some nice changes and differences from the original, but there was a lot of... It drew me back in. I wish they had an energy pack in the game. I can live with a boost pack, I guess, which they do have, but sort of want an energy pack. For those of you out there unfamiliar with Tribes 3 Rivals, perhaps you were familiar with Star Siege Tribes, or Tribes Vengeance, or Tribes Ascend, or Tribes 2, or maybe Salmon Pie. Whoa, blow out the camera there with our pie. It's so bright. Try putting that over on the cutting board, see if it looks a little bit better under that camera. So that's certainly going to be a flaky top. You can see even from, like, you can see the expansion of the fish there. Otherwise, you can see it around the side of the edge here. I don't know if you can really see that so much. But you can see there's some layerage along the sides. None of it's sticking to the edge there. Oh well. We'll take a photo of that while it's cooling. And it's whole. You can find my photos of my food occasionally on Instagram, but certainly on Threads, Blue Sky, Reddit, and my Discord. If you're interested in joining the Discord, having some say in the future streams, say through the ingredient challenge on Wednesdays, you can just type !Discord and get the link there. Or additionally, you can type !Dinner in my stream, and it'll let you know what's going on as far as my plans for that evening. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna have to do a couple. We're gonna have to do a multi-stage move here, chat. There's gonna be some complex juggling here. I'll move the pie off of the pan here. Butter. Butter. Now I gotta clean my wash towel or my hand towel. Making sure I was recording and back. We're gonna give that at least another 5 minutes here to rest and figure itself out. You can leave the light on. Let's do a 5-minute timer on this before I try and slice into this and get a, that's what it looks like photo. Chat, do we have high hopes of me getting a solid first slice out of this one? Where did I hide that? Oh, there it is. Buns, can you give me an exclamation mark past? See if that's working right now. Guess not. It's smelling amazing in here, by the way, chat. Like, the amount of butter and the salmon and the potatoes and the onions. Mostly the butter, but I can smell all of that right now. Thank you, Basic Bookworm. Unfortunately, probably wouldn't have worked on YouTube anyways, but appreciate you attempting.
what I was hoping Buns was going to activate there is I have a slideshow of past streams that shows up every once in a while. There's other ways that it's triggered. I thought I'd throw that on while we were... check if the command worked while we were waiting on this to cool a little bit. We can just do that instead. Oh, I guess it's timed out. That's why it's not working right now. Because there is a timeout on it. So it doesn't just... It's activated by new people coming into chat. That are new to chat, rather. And... someone can come in not saying anything, it'll activate, and then it gets timed out. Or they could be just lurking. We love lurkers here. I paused my video status on YouTube exactly at the point that someone played the Giphy of Joey from Friends saying, "Hey, how you doing?" And so every time I've looked over at my computer, I've been seeing Joey tonight. Thank you for the follow, Alyssa. Alright, chat, let's try cutting into our pie. Let's see if... Let's watch me make this into a disaster trying to film freehand while pulling this out of the plate. Uh-oh. Of course, now the playlist plays. As you can see, got some lovely mashed potato and salmon. We got some definite layerage to that top crust. Some flakiness going on there. Oops.
Okay, photos are done. Let's give this a shot. Let's try this out. Salmon definitely looks cooked. Just delicious. Works lovely. Top is nicely cooked, although I was concerned I wanted a little more color with the top. But that's absolutely delicious. I can taste the sheep's cheese and the mashed potatoes too. Yeah. Let's see here. I do think it'd be that time tonight, chat. See who's out there streaming tonight, who we can give a raid to tonight. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to leave it there tonight. Going to be back here on Sunday, everyone. Going to be doing a very, I don't know if I would really call it true Southern, but Southern themed dinner. It's a little bit having fun with the potatoes, trying something out and trying to do something a little different with them, and a little comforty, southerny chicken fried hamburger. So we got that, and then we've got comfort food next week. We have Buns, who gave us the comfort food theme, coming up. We're gonna have the ingredient challenge on Wednesday. The vote's going on in the Discord right now. And the last I checked, it was tied. How are we looking here? We are tied still. So either on Wednesday, it's either going to be cottage cheese or persimmon as an ingredient in dinner and dessert. So sweet and savory uses. That's the main idea behind the theme. If you'd like to have some say in which one wins, you have to join in the Discord. And so, thank you for joining in with me tonight. I've already gave you an update on what's coming up. And I'm going to go enjoy this. Good night, everyone.